Get in my mouth. We're in Diagon Alley.
Hey guys, it's Dan. I spent the past couple of days being a tourist in London and I had a lot of fun there, and I made this video to give you some of the top things that I did and saw, and hopefully it can help you plan for your next trip to London.
So the first thing you guys should do as a tourist in London is book a Santaman's New Europe walking tour. This tour is absolutely free, although you guys should give tips at the end because it's really great and don't be cheap. But yeah, he takes you to this really tourist place in the beginning. This is like Westminster Street, I guess, and here you guys can see all the typical double-decker red buses, and it's just really lively area, a bunch of people walking, and these are all the government buildings around you. It's just really architecture area and really nice. And then we went to the Westminster Station area where you guys get off the station and you guys can see Big Ben right in front of your face right there. It's a really good angle of Big Ben. Also in this area there are a bunch of those red telephone booths where you guys can take really cool iconic photos of the telephone booth with Big Ben in the background, so you guys can do that as well for Instagram. And then literally if you turn your head to the right, you guys see Westminster Abbey, which is just this big, beautiful, majestic cathedral in the middle of it all with all these tourists around. It's just really cool to see. And also there's like a picnic lawn area where you guys can just hang out, sit down and just relax as well, and there you can see Big Ben in the background. And then also you walk a little bit forward from that whole area and then you guys get to the Westminster Bridge where you guys can see all of these attractions as well, with just really nice view on top of the Thames River. There's the London Eye. We didn't get on because it was pretty expensive and we didn't have time, but yeah, it's just a really nice area as well. And then after that we went to the Buckingham Palace, another tourist must-see attraction. Here's just the beautiful gardens in front of the palace. It's just this really cool area, a bunch of tourists are around. Here's our tour guide, he did a really good job. And yeah, it's just really heavily decorated. There's like, actually this street is where cars actually run up and down as well. And this is the center of the Buckingham Palace where a lot of people are just lounging, sitting, hanging around. Here's just a panoramic view of the whole palace. And also if you take a peek in, you guys can see those iconic London soldier guys just marching, so that was cool as well.
And the next thing we did was we went to the British Museum. This museum was absolutely free. There was like a little line to get in before, but yeah, it's a free museum, so I didn't really expect much from it. There was about 3 floors. It looks really cool inside, dope architecture. There was a couple exhibits. My favorite one was the mummy exhibit, but yeah, definitely like it's a free museum, so you really can't ask for much more than cool exhibits. So yeah, that's what we did. And then after that we walked around with the tour guide some more. He took us to the National Gallery. This is another museum that I think you have to pay for. We didn't get time to go into there, but this is the courtyard right outside. There's a bunch of tourists hanging out around because it's just a really cool area again. And after that we went to the St. Pancras International train station. You might be wondering why we just go here, but this is one of like the biggest and most efficient train stations in London or whatever, Europe, but I guess London's not part of the EU anymore. But the reason why I went here is for platform 9 3/4. If you guys are a Harry Potter fan like I am, you guys want to go here and take pictures. The line is really long. Yeah, it was a really long wait, but it was definitely worth it. They take pictures for you, and you guys could take it on your own phones or cameras. But they also take professional ones for you to buy as well. And then to the right of that whole train station, there's actually the King's Cross station where Harry Potter was actually shot, and you guys could just get a trolley and, you know, act like you're in Harry Potter. And then after that, the tour guide took us to this area that was actually filmed in Harry Potter. It was actually the real Diagon Alley, which is really cool. Honestly, there's a Harry Potter all-out tour guide or whatever, but we weren't able to book tickets in advance, so we weren't able to do that. So those are only a few Harry Potter themed things that we're able to see, but they're nice regardless. And then after that we went to the Tower Bridge area, which is just this really lively area for locals and tourists alike, I feel like. But it's just this big beautiful bridge. It's probably one of the more aesthetic ones in my opinion. It's lit up at night too and it looks really cool. And yeah, this area kind of reminds me of New York. It's just a really robust area where a bunch of people are just running around and walking. And to the right of it, you guys get to see the Tower of London, which is this
castle area museum thing where they keep a bunch of artifacts inside. Again, you guys could get tickets to go inside, which I did, but something came up on the next day which prevented me from going, but definitely recommend you guys check that out. And then after that, we saw the St. Paul's Cathedral, which is just this really nice cathedral. It looks really cool from the outside, but also from inside, the architecture is really beautiful as well. But there's mass going on inside, which we participated a little bit in, so we didn't take photos from the inside because it would have been like rude or whatever. So yeah. And then a little bit after the church, we went parallel to the cathedral to the Millennium Bridge. My camera ran out of batteries when I was in there, so I didn't take much footage, but here's me on the London Bridge across from the Millennium Bridge, and as you can see, it's lit up at night and looks really nice as well. And also the Hyde Park is really cool as well. It's in the middle. It's probably in like a central area of London. It's near like Buckingham Palace and Westminster area, but definitely check that out. Definitely a really cool park in London. Also, another area that was interesting to me is the Soho District. We visited this area by default because we stayed in this area. But yeah, our host at our bed and breakfast introduced us to this breakfast place because I really wanted authentic English breakfast called Bar Bruno's. It was really delicious, really authentic, and the English breakfast did not disappoint. It was just very fulfilling. Just this huge plate of just beans, eggs, sausage. Words just can't describe it. It was really delicious. Recommend you guys try that if you guys can. And then also, if you guys are on a budget or whatever, there's a bunch of these places you guys would definitely see. It's called Wasabi, but they just have some quick like fast food Asian food on the cheap if you guys want to grab that as well. And then for dinner we had fish and chips because I really wanted to try authentic London fish and chips while I was there, and we went to this restaurant called Poppy's. It was really good. Definitely recommend you guys try that if you guys are in the area.
So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and if you guys have some tips for me, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me.